Hi, I'm Yoko. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Today, I want to make you feel like you're at the tropical destination with these plant-based butter mochi. These are so rich and full of coconut flavor and also chewy and crunchy in one bite. And this is gluten-free and vegan. So let's get cooking. Let's start with soaking flax meal. This is going to be an egg replacement. Into a glass, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of flax meal and 6 tablespoons of water. Let's give it a mix and set it aside until it gets thick and jelly. So meanwhile, let's make the coconut crumble that I'm going to sprinkle over my butter mochi. Into a bowl, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of coconut shred. If you only have coconut flakes on hand, let's shred it using food processor to make them into smaller pieces. I'm using small blender and giving a few pulses to break down the flakes into small pieces. Now let's measure out 1/4 cup of coconut shreds and add it into a bowl. And I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of almond flour and 1.5 tablespoons of maple syrup. Mix, mix, mix. And once it becomes nice and crumbly, let's move on to making the butter. Into a bowl, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of vegan butter, melted, flax meal mixture, 6 tablespoons of maple syrup, half a cup of coconut milk, and a few pinches of salt. Let's give it a good stir to combine. Now I'm going to measure out 1 cup of mochiko or sweet rice flour. When you measure the flour, I recommend to scoop the flour and level off. Scoop and level is more accurate than just scooping out of the bag. Then I'm going to add it to the wet mixture along with 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Then I'm going to mix well with my spatula. Mochiko flour can be crumbly, so mix, mix, mix until the butter becomes nice and smooth. This vegan butter mochi is as yummy as it is, but regular butter mochi has beautiful yellow hue. To recreate that eggy yellow color, I'm gonna add a few dashes of turmeric powder. This is optional, but makes it look more yummy and authentic. Now let's transfer it to the parchment paper lined baking tray. I'm gonna give a few taps to make it flat surface. And let's top it off with coconut crumbles. This adds crunchy texture and extra punch of coconutty flavor. Now let's bake this at 350 Fahrenheit or 180 Celsius for 40 minutes. After the first 30 minutes, let's check inside the oven, and if the surface of the butter mochi becomes golden brown, let's cover it up with aluminum foil and bake further 10 minutes. After it's baked, let it cool a bit and enjoy. I'm gonna cut this up into 8 pieces. This tastes best when it's still warm because mochiko or rice flour is gonna be hardened when it's cold. So if you got leftovers, keep them in the fridge or you can even freeze them. But either way, make sure to reheat them before you enjoy. This plant-based butter mochi is so chewy, coconutty, and so rich. Makes you feel like you're at the tropical destination. So enjoy the staycation with these vegan butter mochi. So if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one. Bye!